morning children, welcome back to Max Track 1 session. I think in yesterday's class we discussed all the word problems which is there in exercise 3.3, right? And I helped you a lot in that framing of equations, right? Only the thing is you have to simplify for the values of x and y. Okay children? Now in today's session, if you open page number 56, you can see exercise 3.4. In that already the first Roman, that means we did all the sums in that because there is elimination method and substitution method. So both the methods we finished it. Now coming to the second Roman, there are some solutions, that means there are some questions which is related to word problems. Okay. And the question is, form a pair of linear equations in the following problems and find their solutions if they exist by the elimination method. Okay, so he given clearly by elimination method. Okay, now the first question, if you see, this is the third time the same model question we are doing. Okay, that is like if you add 1 to the numerator and subtract 1 from the denominator, okay, a fraction reduces to 1. It becomes 1 by 2 if we only add 1 to the denominator. What is the fraction? Okay, see here, if you add 1 to the numerator and subtract 1 from the denominator, first we have to find what is the fraction. Okay, see here, exercise 3.4, second Roman, first question. Okay, second Roman, first question. If you observe the second Roman first question there, what is the fraction? So fraction we don't know, just I am explaining here. The fraction we can take it as a x by y. Okay, the fraction we can take it as x by y children. Now what is the question? If you add 1 to the numerator, that means this is the numerator. If you add 1 to the numerator, that means for x we have to add 1 and subtract 1 from the denominator. That means from the denominator we have to subtract 1. That means y minus 1. Okay, is it clear? If you add 1 to the numerator and subtract 1 from the denominator, okay, then the fraction reduces to 1, okay? Then you are going to get the answer 1, it seems. The fraction will becomes 1. Okay, now simplify for this equation. So x plus y equals to 1 into y minus 1. So x plus 1, 1 times y is y, minus 1 ones are 1. X minus y equals to, or plus 1, minus 1 will become here plus 1 equal to 0. So x minus y plus 2 equals to 0. So that is equation 1. Okay children? Next, coming to the second condition, if it becomes 1 by 2, it becomes 1 by 2, that means the fraction will becomes 1 by 2 when if you only add 1 to the denominator, that means it did not touch the numerator. So you can write numerator as x only, but if you add only 1 to the denominator, means for the denominator he added 1, that means y plus 1. Then the fraction is nothing but 1 by 2. He has given very clearly. Okay, it becomes 1 by 2. When it is going to become 1 by 2, there is no change in the numerator, but denominator he added 1. Now simplify this. 2 into x, cross multiplication. 2 into x, 2x. So 1 into y plus 1. So 2x equals to 1 into y is y. Plus 1 ones are 1. That means 2x minus 1 minus 1 equals to 0. So this is equation 2. Okay, and he given very clearly that by elimination method. So elimination method is such a easy method. Okay, so you can solve the values of x and y and find the fraction. So at the starting what will you write? Let the fraction be x comma x by y. Let the fraction be x by y. And according to the problem you can write this too. Okay, now coming to the second question, children. See here, 5 years ago, 5 years ago, Nuri was thrice as old as Sonu. Here, two persons are there, that is Nuri and Sonu. Okay, and 10 years later, Nuri will be twice as old as Sonu. So, how old are Nuri and Sonu? Okay, so 5 years ago one condition and 10 years later one condition. Okay, but here Nuri and Sonu are the two persons. Okay, so we don't know their present ages. Okay, suppose you can take here Nuri and Nuri, Nuri and Sonu, right? Yeah, Sonu. This is the second question in second Roman. Okay, so Nuri you can take it as x years and Sonu y years. Okay, this is for explanation purpose I am doing you to understand very easily. So Nuri percentage you can take as x and Sonu you can take as y. 5 years ago. 5 years ago means, so 5 years ago means less. That means x minus 5 and here y minus 5. 5 years ago what happened? 5 years ago Nuri was, that means x minus 5 equals to thrice means 3 times as old as Sonu. So Sonu grantandi 5 years tarvata 5 years ago y minus 5. So x minus 5 equals to thrice of y minus 5. So x minus 5 equals to 3 times y, that is 3y minus 3 5 is 15. Now x minus 3y minus 5 plus 15 equal to 0. So x minus 3y 15 minus 5, that is plus 10 equal to 0. That is condition 1. That is equation 1 also we can write. Okay. Now coming to the second condition, 10 years later, 10 years after. That means present is x, 10 years after means x plus 10 and Sonu is y plus 10. So 10 years later what happened? Nuri will be, that means x plus 10 equals to twice, that means 2, twice means 2 times of Sonu. So that is y plus 10. That is x plus 10 equals to 2 into y, 2y plus 2 tens are 20. So x plus 2y brings this side, x minus 2y plus 10 minus 20 equals to 0. That is x minus 2y minus 10 equals to 0. So this is second condition. Now you got the two equations. Okay, so you can eliminate very easily by using elimination method and find the values of x and y. Then you can get the values, age of Nuri and Sonu. Okay. Next, third question. Children, third question is entirely different. I'll explain at the end of the chapter. Okay. Coming to fourth question. Okay. Meena went to a bank to withdraw. You know the meaning of withdraw? Children, withdraw means taking the amount from the bank. Deposit means whatever the amount is there with you, you are depositing. And you are depositing in your account. Okay. So deposit means keeping the money in the bank. Withdraw means taking the amount from the bank. Okay. Meena went to bank to withdraw 2000 rupees. She asked the cashier to give her 50 rupees notes and 100 rupees notes only. That means actually the amount she has to draw 2000 rupees. The amount she has to draw 2000 rupees. But she requested a cashier, can you please give me 50 rupees notes and 100 rupees. And the amount will be in 50 rupees notes and 100 rupees notes. But the total amount is 2000 only. Okay. But Meena got 25 notes in all. And 50 rupees notes, 100 rupees notes together. And any 50 rupees notes telidu, any 100 rupees notes we don't know. But total together, rundu kalipi 25 notes icharu. Okay, both together 25 notes. Find how many notes of 50 rupees notes and 100 rupees notes she received. Okay, now listen very carefully, children. Okay, see here, fourth question. So Meena went to bank. Here she asked the cashier 50 rupees notes and 100 rupees notes. So take 50 rupees notes as X and 100 rupees notes as Y. Okay. Then Meena went to bank, withdraw 50 rupees notes and 100 rupees notes. She requested the cashier to give 50 rupees notes and 100 rupees notes. But we don't know how many 50 rupees notes we have taken as X and 100 rupees notes we can take as Y. Okay. So the total amount is 2000. That means how the total amount will be 50 into X. That means 50 rupees into number of notes of 50 rupees plus 100 rupees notes into total number of notes given. That is total amount is how much? 2000 rupees. That means 50x plus 100y equals to 2000 rupees. If you take 50 common in this, so x plus 2y equals to 2000. Then x plus 2y equals to 2000 by 50. 0 0 get cancelled, 5 ones, 5 fours, 0. So 40. So x plus 2y equals to 40. So this is one equation. And total together, that means x 50 rupees notes and y rupees notes. And total both notes, x plus y notes. This is notes. X plus y notes. See, there is lot of difference between notes and there is lot of difference between cash. Here 2000 rupees amount. How will you get amount? 50 rupees notes into how many notes he gave. 100 rupees notes into how many notes he gave. Total together is amount. Total together is amount. Okay, that is total together amount is 2000. But whereas notes is completely different. So 50 rupees notes, 100 rupees notes, total together 25 notes. So this is second condition. So by elimination method you can solve this x and y. Then you are going to get the values of 50 rupees notes how many and 100 rupees notes how many. Okay, coming to the fifth question, children. A lending library has a fixed charge for the first 3 days and an additional charge for each day thereafter. Sarita paid 27 rupees for a book kept for 7 days, with Suse paid 21 rupees for the book she kept for 5 days. Okay, there are two persons here, who Sarita and Suse or Susi. You can write and you can pronounce anything. Susi. Okay. Okay. So Sarita and Susi. So Sarita 27 rupees she paid because she kept the book for 7 days with her. And Susi paid 21 rupees for the book she kept for 5 days. Okay. Find the fixed charges and the charges for each extra day. Okay. Listen very carefully and very interesting sum also. Okay, see here, find the fixed charge, at the end of the question I am reading, find the fixed charge and the charge for each extra day. That means, see the fifth question here, it is a library, okay. Library, what happened here, they kept a fixed charge for the book. That means actually schools, in schools means they will give up for the free of cost. Whereas if you keep the book for the cost, means if you take any book from the library or outside library, okay, or if you go for the colleges like degree or more than degree, like anything like that, that means intermediate also chances are there. But wherever you go, that means college, depends upon the college. Okay, so sometimes they'll give free of for reading, but if they'll give free for, it means what will you do? You will keep the book. That means I am not pointing out anyone. So some children will keep the book with them. So other children will ultimately, he will not get that book. So that's why the library, what will do, no? Librarian, he will give only some time. So within a month or within a week, like that, he will ask you to get the book back. But some colleges or some schools, they know they will give for the amount. That means fixed charge అంటే మీరు ఒక 3 days తీసుకున్నారనుకోండి, ఒక 5 రూపీస్ ఇమ్మంటారు. దానికన్నా ఎక్స్ట్రా తీసుకుంటే అంటే రోజుకి ఎంత అని చెప్పేసి ఇమ్మంటారు. అంటే ఫిక్స్డ్ ఛార్జ్ అనేది ఏంటి, ఒక 3 days తీసుకొని మీరు ఇచ్చేస్తే 5 రూపీస్ పే చేయొచ్చు. అదర్ దాన్ 3 days, 3 days కన్నా ఎక్కువ అయితే కొంచెం ఎక్స్ట్రా అమౌంట్ పే చేస్తుంది. అలా 5th డే అయితే ఇంకా కొంచెం, 6th డే అయితే కొంచెం అమౌంట్, 7th డే అలా రోజుకి కొంత అమౌంట్ పెరుగుతుంది. ఓకే, బట్ 3 daysకి అంటే ఒక డేస్ వాళ్ళు పెట్టుకున్నారు అంటే ఒక 1 week అవ్వచ్చు లేకపోతే 10 days అవ్వచ్చు. సో లైక్ దాట్ దే కెప్ట్ ఫర్ ఫిక్స్డ్ ఛార్జ్. ఫిక్స్డ్ ఛార్జ్ అంటే ఒక 10 days కానీ 5 days కానీ 20 days, అది డిపెండ్ అపాన్ ద లైబ్రరీయన్. ఓకే, బట్ సీ ద క్వశ్చన్ హియర్, ఏ లెండింగ్ లైబ్రరీ, లెండింగ్ అంటే ఇట్ ఈస్ గివింగ్ అస్ ఫర్ ద అమౌంట్. A lending library has a fixed charge for the first 3 days. అంటే ఫస్ట్ 3 daysకి అంటే ఇక్కడ ఫిక్స్డ్ ఛార్జ్ అండి, అండ్ ఛార్జ్ పర్, ఇక్కడ ఫిక్స్డ్ ఛార్జ్డ్ అండ్ ఛార్జ్ పర్ ఎక్స్ట్రా డే, ఛార్జ్ పర్ ఎక్స్ట్రా డే అంటే ఒక రోజుకి ఎంత తీసుకోవచ్చు. ఫిక్స్డ్ ఛార్జ్ we don't know, x rupees, and charge per day y rupees. Okay, next, for each day thereafter Sarita paid 27 rupees. Sarita, here I am writing here, Sarita paid total 27 rupees. Okay, Sarita paid 27 rupees for a book. In what case she paid 27 rupees for a book? For a book kept for 7 days అంటే 1 week, 1 week ki 7 days, right? 1 week ki 7 days. But here Sarita paid 27 rupees for a book kept for 7 days. So 7 days ki 27 rupees pay చేసినట్టు. While, sorry, okay, correct. And Susay paid 21 rupees for the book and she kept for 5 days. So listen very carefully. A lending library has a fixed charge for first 3 days. అంటే 3 daysకి ఫిక్స్డ్ ఛార్జ్ అంటే టోటల్ 3 days ఇక్కడ, 4 days ఇక్కడ, అంటే టోటల్ వీక్ 7 days. లిసన్ వెరీ కేర్ఫుల్లీ. 1 week అంటే ఈజ్ గివింగ్ ద లైబ్రరీయన్ ఛాన్స్ టు కీప్ ద బుక్ విత్ అస్ ఓన్లీ 7 days అంటే 1 week ఇస్తున్నారు. అందులో 3 daysకి ఫిక్స్డ్ ఛార్జ్, 3 daysకి ఫిక్స్డ్ ఛార్జ్. 4 daysకి ఎంత, వాళ్ళు ఎంత అడిగితే అంత, ఒక రోజుకి ఎంత, అక్కడి నుంచి అంటే 3 days తర్వాత నుంచి రిమైనింగ్ 4 daysకి ఎంత కాస్ట్ అడిగితే అంత మనం ఇవ్వాల్సిందే. ఓకేనా? సో లైక్ దాట్ వాట్ హ్యాపెన్, సరిత షీఈ్ ఎ గర్ల్, షీ టుక్ బుక్ ఫర్ 7 days. ఓకే, షీ టుక్ బుక్ ఫర్ 7 days. అందులో 3 days ఫిక్స్డ్ ఛార్జ్ కదా, సో ఫిక్స్డ్ ఛార్జ్ అంటే X rupees షీ హ్యాస్ టు పే ప్లస్ 7 daysకి షీ కెప్ట్ ద బుక్ ఫర్ 7 days. 7 daysకి ఆల్రెడీ 3 days అయిపోయినాయి, బికాస్ 3 daysకి ఫిక్స్డ్ ఛార్జ్, వాళ్ళు ఎంత అడిగితే అంత ఇవ్వాలి. ఇంకెన్ని డేస్ మిగిలాయి, 4 days అంటే 4 into y. 3 daysకి మనం 3x మల్టిప్లై చేయక్కర్లేదు, 3 daysకి ఫిక్స్డ్ ఛార్జ్ X రూపీసే, సో X రూపీస్. కానీ ఇక్కడ ఛార్జ్ పర్ డే, ఛార్జ్ పర్ ఎక్స్ట్రా డే అంటే ఒక్క రోజుకి 4 రూపీస్, సారీ ఒక్క రోజుకి y రూపీస్. 4 daysకి ఎంత అవుతుంది, 4y అవుతుంది. ఛార్జ్ పర్ ఎక్స్ట్రా డే అంటే ఎన్ని డేస్ నువ్వు ఎక్స్ట్రా ఉంచుకుంటే 3 days తర్వాత, దట్ ఇంటూ దట్ డేస్. ఓకే, దట్ ఇంటూ దట్ డేస్. సో షీ కెప్ట్ ఫర్ 7 days. నో, సరిత 7 days షీ కెప్ట్ విత్ దర్ బుక్. అండ్ ఫిక్స్డ్ ఛార్జ్ అంటే 3 daysకి కంపల్సరీ ఫిక్స్డ్ ఛార్జ్ X rupees. షీ కెప్ట్ ఫర్ 4 days, రిమైనింగ్ 7 daysకి ఇంకా 4 days లెఫ్ట్. 4 daysకి ఎక్స్ట్రా అమౌంట్ ఎంత పే చేసింది, 4 into y. సో టోటల్ టుగెదర్ ఈజ్ 27 rupees. అంటే ఫిక్స్డ్ ఛార్జ్ ప్లస్ 4 daysకి ఎక్స్ట్రా, టోటల్ అమౌంట్ షీ పేడ్ 27 rupees. ఓకే, నెక్స్ట్. అండ్ Susay, one more girl. Okay, she paid 21 rupees అంటే total amount she paid 21 rupees. But how she kept the book with her? She kept the book for 5 days. 5 days ఉంచుకుంది. ఓకే, సో ఫిక్స్డ్ ఛార్జ్ X, ఫిక్స్డ్ ఛార్జ్ X. మరి 5 days ఉంచుకుంది కాబట్టి 7 minus 2 how much? సారీ 7 minus 5 2 ఇంకా 2 days మీ ఎక్స్ట్రా ఓకేనా 5 days అంటే ఫిక్స్డ్ ఛార్జ్లు 3 daysకి మనం పే చేయట్లేదు ఇంకా 2 days పే చేయాలి కదండి టోటల్ షీ కెప్ట్ ఫర్ 5 days సో 3 daysకి ఛార్జ్ పే చేయట్లేదు అంటే ఛార్జ్ పే చేయాలి ఎంత X రూపీస్ మరి ఇంకా ఎన్ని రోజులు ఎక్స్ట్రా ఉంచుకుంది 2 days అంటే ఇక్కడ మనం 2 రాస్తాం ఎవరిది చూసేది సో 2 into y సో 2y so this is second equation again once again I tell you here a lending library is there which is giving the books for rent okay first 3 days కి మీరు ఒక అమౌంట్ ఫిక్స్డ్ అమౌంట్ సపోజ్ 30 రూపీస్ అంటే మీరు ఫస్ట్ డే ఉంచుకున్నా సెకండ్ డే ఉంచుకున్నా థర్డ్ డే ఉంచుకున్నా 3 రోజులు ఉంచుకున్నా సరే 30 రూపీసే ఇంకా అక్కడి నుంచి ఒక్క రోజు ఎక్స్ట్రా అయినా వాళ్ళు ఒక అమౌంట్ చెప్తారు రోజుకి 5 రూపీస్ అంటాడు అంటే మీరు ఎన్ని డేస్ ఉంచుకుంటే అన్ని 5 రూపీస్ కట్టుకోవాలి వీక్కి అర్థమైందా ఈజ్ ఇట్ క్లియర్ టోటల్ 7 డేస్కి ఇస్తారండి బుక్ ఓకే సో 7 డేస్ ఉంచుకున్నారు అమ్మాయి 7 డేస్ ఉంచుకుంది కాబట్టి అమ్మాయి ఒక 7 డేస్కి ఇస్తున్నారు కాబట్టి ఫస్ట్ 3 డేస్కి అసలు అమౌంట్ ఛార్జ్ చేస్తున్నారు కానీ ఫిక్స్డ్ అమౌంట్ అంటే మీరు ఫస్ట్ డే 30 రూపీస్ అయినా ఒక రోజు ఉంచుకున్న 30 రూపీసే 2 days ఉంచుకున్న 30 రూపీసే 3 days ఉంచుకున్న 30 రూపీసే దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ ఫిక్స్డ్ ఛార్జ్ అదర్ దాన్ ఫిక్స్డ్ ఛార్జ్ అంటే మీరు బుక్ ఇంకొక రోజు ఎక్స్ట్రా ఉంచుకున్నారు అనుకో ఒక రోజు అంటే 5 రూపీస్ 2 days అంటే ఎంత అవుతుంది 10 రూపీస్ అవుతుంది అంటే 2 into 5 10 రూపీస్ 3 days ఉంచుకుంటే 3 into 5 15 అంటే మీరు ఎన్ని డేస్ ఉంచుకుంటే అన్ని 5s మీరు పే చేయాలి సేమ్ లైక్ దాట్ ఫిక్స్డ్ ఛార్జ్ X Sarita paid total amount 27. So fixed charge X. She kept the book for 4 days extra. Out of 7 days, she kept 4 days extra. So 4 into Y. Coming to Suse, fixed charge 3 rupees. But she kept the book at 5 days only. Until 3 days I pay. Fixed charge 3 days. Inka 2 days middle 2Y. So X plus 2Y equals to 21. So solve the equation for the X and Y. Okay? Is it clear children? So you will get the fixed charge amount and charge for extra day okay next so I think by this we finished this exercise that is 3.4 okay now coming to 3.5 children 3.5 is cross multiplication sums so I think we don't have that cross multiplication sums so 1 2 3 and 4 sums so 1 2 3 sums we don't need to do any sums okay because it's completely based on cross multiplication method but the same question if they ask for what elimination or substitution you can do it okay now coming to fourth question in that exercise 3.5 fourth question from the pair of linear equations in the following problems and find the solutions if they exist by any algebraic method that means any algebraic method means what? Either elimination method or substitution method. Okay. Now, we'll go for the first question children now. Okay children. Just now what I explained, all the sums, you do it in the CW book. Okay. And in tomorrow's class, we'll discuss next exercise, word problems. And mostly I'll complete it by Thursday okay so don't worry that sir I did not finish the CW and I did not write so don't worry about the CW okay so just try to practice more sums pay more attention on more practicing only practicing concentration only on the textbook and extra sums which we are giving and the PDFs which you have sent okay so don't worry about that no okay I mean to say that don't think that sir I'm not asking the notes we may ask suddenly but complete it okay so whenever we'll ask you bring it but don't worry on 15th sir class is there for correction so you did not finish the syllabus don't worry about like that so how much you finished you bring it and submit to us okay so don't worry about that and don't take much tension about completing the notes okay so practice well as much as sums you can okay so tomorrow remaining sums I'm going to explain because one day 10 sums means you can't I know that so that's why 5 sums you practice it and get ready for the tomorrow's class okay have a nice day children